Everyone, it's Shane from Inception Closer. In today's video, I'm going to talk about what it takes to make over $10,000 every single month. And and if you're not doing this, if you're not implementing these strategies that I'm going to share in this video, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. So if you're making less than $10,000 every single month, then you might want to watch this video. Might be of interest to you. Before I do that, though, make sure you subscribe, click on the bell anytime I upload a new video. This Wednesday, I believe it's this Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a live Q&A talking about a program that I just created called NAP. And it's not designed to help you take better naps, although that's not a bad idea. I do take a nap just about every single day. Pretty much, yeah, I think pretty much every day. 10, 15 minutes. That's all I need. I do a bit of a power nap. It's a little bit different. I used to on weekends, if I was tired, maybe working on the yard or doing something, I'm like, man, I'm exhausted. I got to go take a nap. And I'd go into the bedroom, go under the covers, and I'd sleep for like an hour, hour and a half. And I'd wake up and I'd be like, oh my Lord. Like I felt sick. I felt like I was hungover, even though I don't drink. I shouldn't say I don't drink. I drink wine. I would like to drink beer, but I'm allergic to beer. But that's another conversation. So, but I felt hungover. I was like, I feel terrible. My mind is foggy. I felt sick. I didn't want to eat, all this kind of stuff. So then I thought, you know what? I got to figure something out because sometimes when you watch a lot of information on YouTube, you're learning something, you're trying to figure out how to build a website or YouTube or whatever it is, your head gets a little full. So what I do is I lie down on the living room floor or in my theater and I lie on my back, put my feet up on a chair. And I promise you in 10, 15 minutes, boom, you automatically wake up and you feel fresh. You feel like you can go for a run. Like it's insane. It's crazy. So I do this every day. I have to put my feet up. It's just for some reason it pushes the blood back into your body, whether that's psychosomatic, who knows? But I'll tell you, I feel like $1,000,000 when I wake up. I'm good to go. So there's your tip of the day. But I created nap literally after I woke up from a nap, which is kind of funny. So I call it neuro authentic persuasion because I'm all about being authentic in everything that I do. Ever since probably 2 years ago when I first bought my first course, what was it, 67 Steps with Tai Lopez, might have been even a few more years earlier than that, might have been 3 or 4 years ago. And I remember watching the course and Tai Lopez had just made it. He was just wowing the world with his Lamborghini ad. You guys probably remember this. And I was like, wow, this is kind of interesting. Kind of a cool car. How did this guy buy this car? Looked like he bought a cashola. Interesting. So then I bought the course. And when I got into the course, there was like one or two videos made. There was not 67 steps. It was two. Because you know why? And this is the secret sauce. He was making it as he went. So he would make a video and then he'd tell people it's like the next video is coming up shortly. And I'm sure he was probably recording day and night. So he would do it in front of his bookshelf like this, and then it would be like an hour and a half. Then he'd do another video, another hour and a half. That was the longest course I've probably ever had in my life. Like it was more than a university course. Did I get something out of it? Oh, man. I think the biggest thing that I got out of his program was the fact that you can create a course out of thin air and build it as people are buying the course. That was kind of interesting to me. And then I thought, one day I would like to have my own course. I think that would be cool. Then I started seeing something that was happening in the market was anytime you would watch YouTube, which I watch YouTube quite a bit, you would see an ad based on the topic that you typed in. So if it was like how to make money online, all of a sudden you would get these Amazon ads that if you're making less than $10,000 a month, watch this video. Don't click away. If you make more than 10,000, then don't watch this. Because in truth, people that are making over $10,000 a month aren't really watching a lot of YouTube. They're building their businesses. That's another part of the secret sauce. So you need to have your own product or service to sell. And that's what these people that are selling Amazon courses, they're basically selling you a product that you buy in hopes of doing the same thing as what they're doing, but they're not doing that. They're not doing the Amazon thing. They probably did it for a while and went, this is crap. This is not working. I got to do something else. And then, I know what, let's create a course around the idea that you can make millions of dollars selling Amazon products. Oh, that would be great. And then they do that. And then they make ads and they do YouTube ads and all this kind of stuff. And then someone else comes up and says, hey, how would you like to invest in real estate and do what I did and make $480 million every single year? How would you like to make millions and millions of dollars on transactions? Because everything else is crap. Real estate is the way to go. And you probably noticed Grant Cardone is actually ramping it up right now. I think he needs more money to buy more real estate. So he has courses, and a lot of them they have great content. But the mirage is if you buy the course, you're going to get the exact result as what the person selling the course is. That is another part of the secret sauce. So if you want to make over $10,000 a month, which is what this whole video is about, you need to be able to have your own product or service to sell. Now, you can go out and be a salesperson. You can be an inbound closer. But my suggestion to you is, because we're looking for inbound closers, my suggestion to you is pick a company to work for. Maybe you're doing something full-time. Maybe you're working at Walmart or someplace full-time. And you're like, man, I just don't have enough energy to create my own stuff out of thin air. Then join up with another company that isn't going to put pressure with you to make hundreds and hundreds of phone calls a day. And they're not going to pressure you to work 8 hours a day. Because that's the problem with inbound closing. And I've experienced this firsthand. They demand a lot of time from you. They do. Cold calling, lead generation, getting on the phone, calling people endlessly, people that don't even know who you are, all this kind of stuff. It never stops. So that's a little bit of the mentality out there is if you're going to be an inbound closer, one, you have to have experience selling high ticket products. They want you to be experienced. And two, they expect you to work full time. They will advertise part-time, but the legit companies want you there. They want you to quit your day job and work for them full-time. And usually it's starting peanuts. It's not very much, especially if you're appointment setting. That's not how you make a career. But it's a branch to get you to becoming an inbound closer where you can make 10%, 12% commissions. So I developed a compensation program that is a little bit better than that. And if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link below. You can actually go authorityattracts.com/sales. Go check it out. And then I basically walk you through my comp program, because my goal is to get you paid as fast as possible. And I'm working on a way to get you paid every single Friday. So I don't believe in waiting 60 days, 90 days to get paid and all that crapola. I don't like that stuff. And I don't believe that you should make cold calls. I don't believe that you should be stressed out about where your leads are coming from. I take care of all of that stuff for you because I know what it's like on the other side. And I don't have quotas for you to fill. If you closed one deal in a day, piss off. Go grab your laptop, start taking pictures on the beach, and make little videos saying how you're living the dream. Go do all that kind of stuff. I encourage that kind of thing. Do that. But eventually you're going to get to the point where you're making enough income that you need to do your own stuff. So that's why I suggest booking a chat with me, and I can help you by sharing my blueprint and how I did it, how I created this website from scratch. Basically, it all came out of me doing an audit on my life. And I won't go into my life story because you can go check out my life story on authorityattracts.com. Go check it out and all this stuff. But really, guys, like at the end of the day, you need to be doing your own thing. And the easiest way to do that, if you don't have a product or service to offer, you need to do a life audit. If you don't know how to do that, book a strategy session with me. I'll teach you how to do a life audit. You got to extract the crap in your life, flip it over, look around it and see, boy, that was sure pretty crappy what happened to me. What can I learn from that lesson? What is the common denominator? And if you're young, if you're 20, 22, sometimes you need to get the crap kicked out of you a little bit longer for you to actually realize big picture kind of stuff. But if you're mature and you're like, man, I'm 20, 22, 23, 24, 25 years, and I've already had the crap kicked out of me in school, whatever, the jobs that I have right now, I don't really like all this kind of stuff, then book a chat with me and I can help you extract, even if it's sports, we can get some lessons from sports and all that. There's lots of life lessons there. And then the goal is to help you create your own product or service that you can sell. And it starts with having your own YouTube channel. So when you have your own YouTube channel, you can now point people to your website. If you don't know how to do your website and all this kind of stuff, that's why you need to book a chat with me. I know I'm talking very fast, but it's probably because I had a couple cups of coffee already and it's starting to speed me up a little bit. Anyways, so I get excited about this kind of stuff because it all becomes crystal clear when you do a life audit. All of a sudden you're like, wow, I get it now. And products start downloading to you from the universe. You can say from God, from heaven, whatever. All of a sudden ideas start to trickle down. But you have to have a platform to be able to share tips and strategies like YouTube. It's free. I don't spend any time on Instagram right now. You probably noticed 95% of my time is on YouTube because YouTube is a beast. And because YouTube is owned by Google, if I make a video, my video can rank higher than anything on Instagram and Facebook and all this kind of stuff. Because again, like I said, Google owns YouTube. So I love YouTube. And then you can put all your links to your website and get people to go visit your website. And if you have stuff for them to buy, I wouldn't recommend getting people to buy directly with your link because you'll lose them. Instead, what I would recommend is you have a website with a landing page. Go check out my website. And then I give away a free ebook that I created. I wrote myself. And then you can get their email address and their first name. Sends them to the next page where you have maybe a mini video course. I think I have one for like $17, just a couple of videos. Just gets a little bit of cashola going, a little bit of revenue there. And then I have a booking link. So if people want to book a strategy session with me, they can book it. And I spaced it out over the next 2 weeks. So people can book a time with me in the afternoon. And like I said, if you want to work with me on a part-time basis, that's fantastic. Because again, I don't care if you sell one deal a week. I don't care if you sell none. You probably won't make it very long with us. I'm not going to kick you out, but hopefully you have a job or something else on the side. But if you're like, man, I have a full-time job and my hours are pretty flexible, I would like to work with you, then go to authorityattracts.com/sales. I got so many links now in my head. It's crazy. I got so many things, so many moving parts. And again, you have to understand how marketing works. And part of that is creating content on your YouTube channel and then sending people to your webpage so that you can track everything. It's pretty hard to track it on YouTube. You can't tell if people are real or not. If chances are the majority of people that watch YouTube, they don't necessarily have their own YouTube channel. They just comment and whatever it is. And people like watching YouTube now on TV. So that's kind of cool. I watch a lot of YouTube in my theater, which is pretty cool. So yeah. So again, I have to reiterate this. You need your own crap to sell at the end of the day. You need your own business. You need your own marketing system. And I have a system now in place where I send people to my website, and then I capture their email address, and then I can send them emails and all this kind of stuff with the goal of getting them onto a strategy session, a call, a coaching, all this kind of stuff, because that's where the big money is. It's on that side of it. Now, does everybody have to buy when they're on a strategy session? No, they don't. There's no pressure there. But it's a lot easier to have a conversation over Zoom or over a phone call and figure out where people are at, because maybe sometimes logistically it just doesn't work out that they're able to buy from you today. That doesn't mean they're not going to buy from you a month from now, 2 months, 6 months, whatever. So that's the beauty about this. That's the beauty about working for me, is I don't care how much you sell. I don't have any quotas. If you sell 1 in 100, hey, it's better than nothing. Now you got something to track. So if you sell 2 in 100, 3 in 100, 4 in 100, you can start tracking that stuff and getting better. You can't track what you can't measure. I don't know who said that, but it's an interesting quote. Anyways, that's it. If you want to chat with me, go to authorityattracts.com/chat. Or if you want to work with me, /sales. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.